Hello and welcome to another episode of Squirtified Engineering. Today we will be doing something a bit different. What you see in front of me is my snowboard because I'm gonna go on a ski trip with work, and then of course I want to have my snowboard prepared. So there are a few scuff marks, scratches and unevenness. So I have my dad's old ironing, which I will be using, and I have this this glidewax from SqE. It's fluorinated and it's supposed to be for -5 to -10 degrees, so it's a bit of hit and miss, but I think it's more important that I have some protection than nothing at all. I also have a bit of sanding paper and a regular ice scraper for the windows. So first I will try and even it out a bit, and then I will melt on some new glidewax. Let's see how it goes. I have with this removed most of the uneven areas. So now I will continue with a bit of sanding paper, mostly to clean up the edge so that it doesn't rust so much. It doesn't do very much if you try and sand the old wax. It would just, I'm not sure if you see it, it will just clog the sandpaper. So just use it to clean up the edge. Okay. So normally people buy purpose-made irons, but this works. It's getting hot. So to start off, you can just adjust the camera. So to start off, you can see if it starts to melt, the old wax. You don't want to leave it on. So no, you can't see it. I will see if I can even it out and cover one of the biggest scratches. So I just hold the wax against the iron and will rip it. I will not cover the entire area, but I will drop a few drops to be able to spread it out over the entire area. And if you put on too much, it's not a big deal on a snowboard. I think it's more important if you are on competition level, then you wouldn't even be watching this maybe. or if you're skiing, then it's a different story. But usually if you have some unevenness of the wax, the snow will, the hard snow will actually even it out as you're riding. So since this is all I have, I want this to be enough to at least semi cover the board. So at least try to get one complete layer on top. So it's basically like when you're checking a surface on a paint, you're looking for the scratches, trying to get rid of as much as possible. I think the benefit of having the proper iron is that you have a smaller surface, so you get higher precision in your work. But this works as well. Make sure you don't do this underneath your fire alarm. It might pick up something, and then you need to call the fire department to call them off. carton underneath this just so that I don't damage my floor. So I actually have quite a lot left, so I will put in some extra where I have the scratches, now the scuff marks. I think we are pretty much done here. So then you can go ahead and take your scraping, either window scraper or whatever, and try to even it out. I need to add a little in one place here. So I have the things I scraped off. So I will actually try and melt these. I actually think I might be happy with this. So here, so I'm riding regular. Normally you have a special type of maybe not wax, but something else to sort of mend things on the top side, and when you have bigger damages. I will just try and drop a little bit on this so that I don't have any big edges which can get stuck on stupid things. So what I was about to say is this is the front. So this will get a lot of damage. But at least I can try and protect some of the open areas so it won't catch and be torn off and become bigger. I will also do the same in the rear. So here you see the front, and where's my finger here? So it was a bit broken there, so at least it's not an open edge that will catch on something. I will not use the plastic scraper to remove the excess. If I would like to remove the excess, I would sand it, because then you can more easily determine how much you want to remove. And as you see, it's a Burton snowboard. It's a Sean White edition, Burton bindings. I also have Burton ruler boots. And here you have the underside. I'm not sure if you can see the scratch. Maybe something. So as you can tell by the haziness, here it's a bit uneven, but it will even out where it needs to be even when I start riding it. It was the same thing the last time I rode on this. So there you have it, a quick way to add some protection to your snowboard. I will let it lie here and I will come back later and see if I'm happy with this or if I'm gonna do something more. For me it's more about having a surface protection than actually getting more optimal glide. I'm not that advanced snowboard rider. This will go plenty fast for me. Fast enough to dislocate my collarbone after third degree. Yeah, and this is sort of my dream setup. Maybe not these specific parts, but a Burton snowboard. Growing up, I saw my friends having Burton stuff or just having a snowboard. I couldn't afford it, but eventually I could, and then I was able to buy this. And even though it took a very long time, it was worth it, because here in Sweden you do need to travel quite a bit in order to get somewhere where it's I mean, you can find fun places nearby, but something worth spending time and money on. And a snowboard and bindings and boots, that will be quite expensive. So if you only go one time per year, it's not really, you can't really benefit enough from buying it. It's better than to rent at the skiing place. So that's what I did on the school trips. But as I said, eventually I could afford buying this gear. So I've had it for quite a few years now. Yeah, and I mean, I've done the surgery and hospital time and so on. So I know what I'm getting myself into. Same thing with motorcycles. It's a special feeling whenever you get to do things like this. So I'm really looking forward to this trip. I think it's gonna be awesome. It's a short trip, but it will at least be 2 days in Trysil, Norway. So I'm hoping for loads of fun. I was cleared for taking the time off from work today, so it will be fun. And of course I will bring my GoPro cameras, so I will have some more content. I don't think you will be very impressed by my skills, but perhaps you will like the scenery and so on. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.